Hello all, long time no see. How are you all doing? And today I'm just looking to talk about small talk a little bit. And more recently, I have started to push for a lot more energy in my store. I have been rolling back the bins and bringing in more racks and getting them leveled up. So right now I have 2 of each bin and just 4 of the trunks. And that is so that I could get tons of racks in my store. And that has allowed me to push the energy up over 5,000. And that's where small talk really shines, because you can get a lot of energy from each small talk. The amount of energy that you get is based on a percentage of where your energy currently is to the maximum amount of energy that you have. So you get a lot more energy when you're a lot lower on it. So if I'm at 0 and I have over 5,000, I'm going to get over 500 energy per small talk, and that's going to be more than enough to surcharge a lot of stuff. Now, I have a lot of the same items on these racks back here, and that is because the customers cannot get at them. I don't want to sell that stuff, because if it sells, something from the inventory will get pulled from the inventory and put back there where the customers can't get at it. So ideally, if I see someone trying to buy one of these items, I just refuse it. And I try to keep the items moving from the small contained area so that the customers aren't spending as much time wandering around. So with this much energy, what I'm looking to do is surcharging first and then using the small talk. And if it's successful, after using the surcharge, that's going to bring the energy down. So when you use the small talk, that's going to push your energy up a lot more. Okay, you can see I didn't have enough energy to surcharge that one, so I'm just going to refuse that one because it backfired on me. And backfired again. As you can see, the customers, when they come in, they don't really spend a lot of time looking around. They just kind of go to a shelf, they grab some, and they come right back to the counter. So it speeds things along really well. Now, I have a bunch of low-level stuff, and that is just so that I can, if I get a bunch of backfires, I can use the low items to discount, and that pushes the energy back up again, and it gives me more chance to use the small talks. But I want to use the small talk before I discount something, because when you discount something, you get energy, and if you raise the energy, you get less energy from the small talks, if that makes sense. So, small item, I want to discount this. I'm going to hit small talk first. It's going to backfire on me, but I'm still going to discount it because I want to get rid of it. And while I'm waiting for more customers to come in, I can see that my weapon shelves are starting to get a little bit low, so I'm just going to go and restock those real quick. Now they've added a new feature in here where you can buy directly from the market, but it's kind of terrible. It only allows you to kind of buy one thing at a time, and so let's say I wanted to stock up on these. I press gold, and I want to buy 30 of them, but it just kind of only lets me do one at a time. So I'm hoping that's a feature that'll get better in the near future, but in the meantime we just have to go back to using the market the way we usually do. So I'm going to look for stuff that goes on the weapon racks. And this is generally a lot of stuff that I can just as long as I'm buying stuff that's underneath the surcharge value with the amount of energy I can pretty much surcharge all of it, so I'm making profit on all this stuff now. Okay, when you're splitting between screens and you come back, that is when customers can start requesting items that are from the back shelves, and that's the stuff you don't want to sell, because like I said, if you sell stuff from the back there, stuff from your inventory goes straight there, and then it doesn't get sold. So if you can catch those things, you want to refuse them. I got a whole bunch of new stuff since the T9 stuff came out, and I am still working on mastering a lot of it. We have a lot of resource regen in Storm's End, so I'm able to, with the small number of bins, I can just add more stuff pretty quickly when I want to start crafting more stuff. got some enchantments, so I'm just tossing on some of the stuff that I'm selling. The best thing about having a small store is the customers don't spend much time shopping. The downside is that if you accidentally steal stuff from the back, you gotta spend the time to remake it. Anyways, I'm over 50 million, so I'm going to go take a look at my racks here and look for one that's 13, because those are the ones I'm upgrading right now. They're 50 million each right now. They're fairly expensive. Anyways, if you have any questions about this and you'd like to reach me, you can find me on Shop Talk, and I look forward to hearing from you. There's a link in the description, and you guys have a great day.